This car has turned upside down in the middle of the forest. Outside the car, we see a bear wearing a suit trying to do something. After a while, the man who was inside the car woke up in a room. His head is still hurting as he tries to remember what happened to him. He remembered that while he was driving a car, an animal suddenly jumped out in front. Right then, he started calling out for a person named Chica. He remembers that Chica was sitting in the passenger seat. At that moment, a pig entered the room. This pig is standing like a human and also talks human language. He first greeted the man and then asked him if he slept well. Immediately, he asked the pig about his daughter, Chica. Pig explained to him that yesterday, he and his daughter were in an accident on the forest road. Luckily, one of the villagers found them and brought them here for treatment. Pig told him that his head hit really hard, but his daughter only suffered some minor injuries. The man was relieved to learn that his daughter is fine and requested the pig to take him to his daughter. Pig agrees immediately and says that breakfast has been prepared and his daughter is waiting for him there. While walking toward the main hall, the man saw many images of different animals on the wall. He thought that this was a massive state. Judging by the interior, he concludes that this is an incredibly old building. Seeing the images of different animals, he thought that whoever lives here doesn't have a good taste. After thinking for a while, the man asked the pig about why he's wearing a pig costume. He asked if this is some kind of costume-themed hotel. Hearing the question, the pig let out a little laugh and said that it's quite an amusing thought. With that, they reached the main hall and the pig opened the door. Inside the room, there were many different animals sitting like humans. Seeing them, the man just wondered why there were so many people in animal costumes. Right then, a girl ran to him calling him daddy. He was really happy to see her and asked her if she's fine. She told him that because he didn't wake up, she played with animals. All the animals were looking at them and observing them. The goat concludes that the man is around 30 years old, while to the sheep, the man looks really healthy. The cat said that this man is a bit on the slender side, and he also reeks of cigarettes. The dog said that as long as this man got the stamina, he should be fine. While the cow is wondering if he will be able to entertain them or not. The man didn't hear their talk and after confirming that Chica is completely fine, he thanked all of them for saving them. Suddenly, a boar grabbed the man from behind. Seeing him, the deer, who's sitting in the main seat, asked the boar whose name is Hoensa to not scare their guests. Saying that, he invited both of them to sit down and enjoy the meal. Without wasting a moment, the man and his daughter sat on the seats and started eating like they haven't eaten anything for days. Every animal looked at them and were really happy because they're seeing signs of good health. After eating the fill, the man asked them about the way to get to the nearest hospital because he wants to get his daughter checked to confirm if she's completely fine. Immediately, the room turned dark. The man got startled and wondered if he said something wrong. The deer broke the silence saying that his concern about his daughter is good, but they're already here, so the deer asked them that they should at least tour around for some time. The man was hesitant thinking about refusing, but his daughter said that she wants to play for some more time, so he decided to tour around. The next moment, the pig became their guide and showed them around. While walking, the man was getting more concerned and asked the pig if they can make a call to book a taxi. The pig answered that they didn't have cell service here. The man was shocked that even during this modern age, these people don't have any phone service. But his daughter was really happy, so he just followed along for now. After a while, they reached a room which shocked them. Inside the room, they saw many humans living inside the cages like animals. The pig is here to feed them like in farms humans feed animals. He first turned on the water, and like animals, all the humans stepped on each other to get wet. While feeding them, the pig explained that this farm constantly breeds and manages around 100 humans. They classify them into different ranks like young, old, men, and women. The pig said that this human shed is on the lowest one. Previously, Chica was playing with the pig and was calling him cute, now the pig is looking toward the humans that are in the cage saying that they are looking kind of cute. The pig said that humans in this shed can't speak, that's why they're his favorite. The man was really shocked and asked the pig what kind of joke this is. The pig didn't reply if it's a joke or not, but he asked the man to not get scared because he'll live in a much better shed. The pig looked at some notes and said that when the man and his daughter arrived, the pig and other animals conducted a full examination. Even though the man has a habit of drinking alcohol, after a few days of detox, that won't be an issue. Which means, he'll still be made into an excellent and juicy meat. The man was really shocked and said to the pig that he is talking like he's some kind of livestock. The pig smiled and said that everyone reacts like this at first. The pig said that they provide their humans with nutritious feed. They maintain strict quality control. They ensure a stable supply. Their goal is to produce safe, high-quality, delicious meat. The next moment, the pig threw both daughter and father in the cell, saying that they'll stay here for a few weeks. Now finally the man has realized that everything he saw until now was real. The animals here are real and intelligent like humans. They keep humans in cages like consumer products. He realizes that they were brought here on purpose. The little poor girl is also crying and apologizing to the father. She said that it was her fault, because she wanted to play more, they got stuck here. Hearing that, the man smiled and said to Chica that it was not her fault. Outside, the pig appeared behind a deer who was looking at his gun. The deer's name is Ernest and the pig informs him that everything has gone according to the plan. Learning that, Ernest got up and provided a gun to all the animals and said, "The hunt begins now." At the same time, the man is running with his daughter. He was trying to get away from this village as fast as possible. While running, he suddenly spotted a human who could talk. When the man went to see that human, he noticed a collar on his neck. Immediately, that man started acting like a dog and grabbed the man. At that moment, a dog arrived there holding a gun. This human is trained by this dog and is being raised as a pet. The dog pointed the gun at the man and shot him, but the dog accidentally killed his own man. Even if he killed one, that didn't matter because he has 3 more on leash. Without wasting a moment, the man ran outside the forest. But after some running, he activated a trap which injured his leg. The man didn't care and asked his daughter to run away. After a moment, a boar arrived there. He looked at the empty trap, and also couldn't smell the scent of the man. The man was hiding behind a tree trunk without letting out any voice. While he was hoping to not get found, the boar arrived behind. He grabbed the man from the neck and was about to kill him when someone shot him. The one who saved the man was none other than Ernest. When the boar saw Ernest, he immediately started apologizing, saying he was just playing around. Hearing that, Ernest put the gun on the boar's head and said to him that he is acting like an animal. Ernest started shouting at the boar. He asked the boar about the one who gave him the permission to torment a human. Ernest asked the boar about the one who said he can eat humans alive. Ernest called this act of the boar, cruelty. Ernest asked the boar about how many times he has to tell him that life must be treasured. The boar's name is Hoensa, and in the end, Ernest said to him that if they treat humans like trash, then they cease to be who they are. After scolding Hoensa, Ernest went toward the man and apologized to him. The man thought that this deer is a good animal, so he asked him to save his daughter. Ernest said to him that he had nothing to fear. At that moment, a bear brought back Chica who was unconscious. When the man saw the scene, he was really shocked and scared, unable to say anything. After a while, we see the food is getting prepared. Juicy meat is getting cooked, dishes are being placed on the table. After a while, most of the animals arrived at the main hall to enjoy the food. When Ernest said to the man that he has nothing to fear, Ernest meant that his life will not be wasted in the slightest. He will become their flesh and blood, and live on within them. The food is ready and the first dish we see is a man's head surrounded by meat and different fruits. All the animals started enjoying the food without wasting a moment. While they were eating, the pig came to Ernest and said to him that 3 humans had arrived. Ernest smiled and ordered the pig to welcome them warmly. With that, they started enjoying the meat again. Outside, a badger and a lynx were pushing a carriage. Badger was saying to lynx that working outside feels really great. Lynx also agrees, saying that this work is better than cleaning the human sheds. Suddenly, Lynx felt the carriage get heavier and asked the badger, whose name Doug, if he was pulling the weight or not. It turns out that Doug left the carriage and is playing with flowers. Lynx immediately called Doug to do his work. Hearing the call, Doug reminds the lynx that they don't get to work outside often, so they should enjoy it. Lynx, whose name is Nero, said that he just want to get this over with. With that, they continued their work again. Inside the carriage, there are many humans looking scared. Doug said to Nero that human hunting is a noble tradition, a sport for the elite. Doug said that hunting humans is his dream job which he wanted to take part in one day. At that moment, Nero noticed that a human was trying to break the lock. He immediately went toward her to stop her. When she saw Nero, she asked him to help her and let her get out of here. Before Nero could say anything, Doug arrived there, and hit the girl with the stick, because of which she immediately backed out. Right then, Doug noticed smoke coming out from the village. Doug realized that it's a signal and set all the humans free. They let them free to hunt them down. After a while, each human got caught by a different animal and got killed in many different and gruesome ways. After all the humans died, Doug and Nero took care of the bodies. Then, they both went to a bar where we saw many human heads decorated on the wall. Many different animals are sitting in the bar, drinking and enjoying themselves like humans do. Some minutes later, Doug and Nero's order arrived. They had human leg, sautéed to perfection. Doug was really enjoying the food, but Nero was thinking something else. He thought that lately, for some reason, eating humans feels wrong to him. Noticing that Nero isn't eating anything, Doug asked if something's the matter. Now, Nero has no choice but to eat the human meat even if he doesn't like it. After eating just a little, Nero has to go to the toilet and throw up everything. While walking home, Doug talked to Nero, calling him lucky because tomorrow the kids from District 6 are coming for their tours, and Nero is in charge of them. The next day, we see that many little animals are standing outside a cell looking at the humans. Like humans go to a farm and enjoy seeing animals inside the cage, animals here enjoy seeing humans inside the cage. Kid animals were shouting, asking humans to look at them. But no matter what they called, all the humans were stuck in a corner without looking toward them. Right then, Ernest came to them and told them that if they want humans to look toward them, they should stay quiet. Kids took Ernest's advice, and slowly, humans started looking at them. At that moment, Nero also arrived there as he's the in charge of the tour. Nero accompanied the kids and showed them different cages. After some walking, Nero showed a cage to the kids which is for overfat humans. In this cage, humans don't care what they have in front of them, they eat snakes, insects and every random thing to survive. Seeing how Nero is taking care of the kids, Ernest praised him, saying that he's good at this work. Looking at Ernest, Nero thought that he was thinking Ernest would be more stiff, being the village leader and all. But he's actually so easy to talk to. Nero realized why everyone likes him. After a moment of looking at Ernest, Nero started thinking if he had seen him somewhere before. Suddenly, Ernest said that they should end today's tour here. He asked Nero if they should end the tour by butchering one of the humans to show the kids. Nero was shocked and said that they can't just butcher a human, they need a clearance from the higher-ups. Ernest said to Nero that there's no issue, but Ernest is the one who grants clearance. Like this, Ernest took one human, and tightly bound him to the table. Seeing the humans, Ernest praised him, saying that he's young with a healthy complexion, which makes a magnificent specimen. Immediately, the man started shouting that he doesn't want to die. He called for his mom, but there's no one to help him. Kids were just watching and enjoying the screams of humans. Seeing kids enjoying the scene, Ernest got happy and said that they're very diligent, which is very admirable. Ernest said to them that the thing that matters the most is facing everything with sincerity. Otherwise, it would be disrespectful to life. Ernest told the kids that the meat isn't just a lump of flesh. Every single day, someone takes a knife in their hands and faces morality head-on. That's what it truly means to eat life, to eat humans. Hearing that, a little goat asked Ernest if it's really okay for them to eat humans if that's the case. Ernest answered with a smile and asked them to remember one thing. He asked them to never forget respect and gratitude. To be eaten and to be enjoyed, that is the greatest happiness for humans. Kids got even more happy thinking that humans are the happiest when they're eaten. With that, Ernest took the knife and slowly started butchering the man. Seeing the scene, Nero, who was also standing right there, remembered something. He remembered a sentence, "Your life will not be wasted in the slightest." He remembered the time when Chica's dad was getting hunted by different animals. He also remembers when a bear brought unconscious Chica in front of him. Nero fell to the ground realizing that he got eaten by these animals once. He finally remembers that he was once a human. This is Chica's father. Subscribe for the next part.